Days Cup Noodle's the GOAT. I don't want to hear anyone say otherwise. Hungry Days Cup Noodle is the GOAT. Alright? Listen, man, I was bummed out tonight because we didn't have an episode. I got my work done, man. I was super satisfied, super happy with what I got done tonight, and I wanted to experience some One Piece. But I was like, man, I remember there's no episode this weekend. So I went on YouTube and I searched up One Piece, just wanted to watch some clips, and I saw this Hungry Days X Bump of Chicken video that was released 49 minutes ago. And I was like, hold on, coach, I haven't seen this. A new Hungry Days commercial? And when I watched it, dog, let me tell y'all, I don't play when it comes to Hungry Days. Y'all know me, man. When I watched this, I just became so overwhelmed with emotion, dog, that it hit every single note I could have ever asked for from anything that's One Piece related, man. I mean, it truly got to me an emotional level, dog. If you have not watched it, I'm going to leave a link probably in the description box and the comment section. I want all of y'all to watch this video, man. I want everybody, I'm going to watch it here once, and then I'm going to go through it again to just dissect it a bit. I've already watched it like 4 times, so it's gonna be like my 5th time watching it. I'm still probably gonna get emotional because it's just so gold, man. I mean, seriously, I mean, this whole Hungry Days commercials and everything that they've been doing with it has already been some of my favorite One Piece stuff ever. This whole spin-off taking place in school, it's so amazing. I wish they made an entire series out of it. But this one in particular, man, it hit home so hard. I don't know if it's because of the music that was accompanying the background and how it just fits so well with the images. Nah, man, it's the images. Bro, when I saw certain images, I was like, yeah. Oh, enough talking about it, man. Let's watch it again. So, if you have not watched it, and you want to watch it with me, please open up a separate tab, or watch it on your own and then come back. Or if you don't want to come back and want to keep watching it, I'm fine with that too. I can't blame you, dog. If you want to stay over there and watch it like 60 million times, with all me, dog, do it. You know what I'm saying? But for those of you who are still here and you're gonna watch it with me for the first time, well, I've already watched it like 4 times. But if you want to watch it the first time alongside me, I'm about to watch it here right now, and then I'm gonna go through it again and dissect it as much as I can. I mean, I'm not gonna go like super in depth, but I'm just gonna give some. I'm gonna point out some cool little things, and hopefully I'll notice some more cool little things since this is like my 4th rewatch. But anyways, so here we go, man. Hopefully you have it up. Hungry Days X Bump of Chicken, bro. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me make this full screen. Hold on. I'm gonna make it full screen. I'm gonna make sure my computer's running smoothly. Okay. Alright, here we go, man. Hungry Days X Bump. Yo, man. Hungry Days, I'm telling y'all, dog, if they made an entire series out of this. Yeah. Bro, I mean, let the person who's directing these direct it if need be. But anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, man. Bro, wait until the music hits. And these were so amazing. These 30-second commercials for Nami and Zoro. Bro, when the music hits, dog. Sanji, man. Chop. I mean, look at the animation, bro. Yo, pay attention to Luffy if you have not watched this yet. Look at Lucky Roo! Bro, look at Luffy. Look at Shanks, bro. You can't tell when you don't feel something when you see Shanks. Just look at that, bro. Bro, that's a wallpaper. That's a wallpaper. Look at Usopp, man. Going back to Zero Village. The Soge King mask. That's so beautiful, bro. The log pose. Nami is sitting in the desk of a classroom with Luffy and her with the umbrella. It just looks fantastic. This song goes in so hard, bro. Man, dude. Look at how gorgeous everything just flows so well together. Look, it's the Sanji one, bro. The Sanji one. The only thing has Gin in it, dude. The chopper, no, this one, bro. Robin. Wait until later. Frankie. It even has him with Tom and Iceberg, man. Brooke with Laboon, bro. And it shows everyone disappearing one by one. Look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh. Bro, y'all know how much I love that volume, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro. Volume 41. Look at that! The legendary Luffy scene. That's not even that. Ace and Sabo. Bro, and then they have Blackbeard and Whitebeard. God, man, the rest of Blackbeard's crew, Rouge and Gavin Law. So amazing. Bonchan, some Revs, like Kobe, Eva, man, BB and Croc, bro. You know how awesome that is. Perona and Gecko Moria. I love the choice of not showing Luffy's face, man. Because you don't need to, dog. Just gotta see the hat. The hat and the legend. Look at that, bro. Every time they show Luffy, it's so goat, dude. It makes my inner Luffy tard so happy, dude. The king. Still to the end, never showing his face. Then the legendary Grand Line Luffy and Usopp, bro. Bro, with this trolling Sanji and Nami. And then Luffy, bro, with the underwear. The end of Benny's lobby. And Luffy and Brook at the piano table, bro. Sanji and Zoro boxing. Then Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. That's too much for me, dog. That's too much for the heart. Hancock. 3D2Y. And it ends off with that picture, man. Yo, if that was your first time watching it, I feel the same way. I felt the same. I just watched it, I think now for like the 5th time. And I felt the same way I watched the first time I watched it, bro. It's so goat, dude. Seeing the way that they reimagine these iconic and legendary scenes, but in a school setting. Like, yo, that's so amazing to me, and it's such an incredible choice that they never, they choose to never show Luffy's face. And whenever you go into the final picture, even when you go in the final picture, you have Luffy with the straw hat going over his face. Like, it's just such a cool stylistic choice to me. It's like, you don't need to see Luffy's face, dog. That's the king, man. All what you have to see is how this man has impacted all those around him, dog. There are so many wallpaper-worthy shots in this, man. So many wallpaper-worthy shots. By the flag, Nards. Yo, I'm gonna go through it again. I have to. I'm gonna go through it again. Stuff is falling on me, man. This is how you know something's goat. When stuff falls on you. Dog, listen. I'm about to do it again. Here, of course, I'm going to be pausing a lot, but I'll be talking about where I'm pausing at. Excuse me. Just starting it off again. I just want to pinpoint some certain key scenes that I just absolutely adored. Excuse me. Robin, yeah, with the multiple heads coming out. Bro, look at this. Can I pause it in time? With Shanks, Rue, and Luffy, bro. And I love how even then it doesn't show his face. Look at this. Bro, it's Shanks, Rue, and Luffy, dog. And even then it does not show his face. Like, look at that, dude. Lucky, bro. Shanks. And Luffy is still not showing his face. And you have the legendary scene with Shanks there, Luffy in front of him. What would Shanks be like in this type of universe? Would he be like the no, Ace and Sabo are technically his older brothers. If this is yet another setting like that, right? Oh man, what would happen to Ace, bro? I don't even want to imagine. I don't even want to imagine it, bro. That's too much. I don't know, bro. If they even dare to touch that in a commercial, like Marineford, oh man, no. We can't do that, dog. We can't do that. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would not be able to handle it. But going back to Shanks, who would he be? Would he just be like that cool adult that Luffy's always just like looked up to ever since he was younger? He's like a long lost uncle. I don't know. I wonder who Shanks would be. Maybe they'll address that in an actual Hungry Days commercial in the future. We'll see. But continuing on, bro, Zoro and Kuina, and it just shows him going in like in the first commercial. Bro, no, this scene right here with Luffy, giving him some water as Zoro's sitting down, and Luffy's just like, yo, take it, dog. Very reminiscent to whenever he first threw his swords at Zoro back in the beginning of the series. Yo, no, this scene, this is too nasty. This is a wallpaper right here, dog. That's a wallpaper. That's too gore, dude. And the next one after that, man, you got Usopp. This one here is so cool because he even has him like bringing the rubber band back. And as somebody who used to do that back in I would say like in middle school, elementary, middle, I think I did it like in the beginning of high school. But I used to love with the rubber bands, like creating those we used to call them hornets, and I like multiple pieces of paper, putting them together, and then you just like shoot it as far as you could. I used to do it on the bus, man. I used to love doing that. It would just leave the windows open, and I would just just try to launch it as far as I possibly could. And so whenever I saw Usopp doing that with the rubber band, I was like, yo, that brought back memories. That's truly what Usopp would be doing too. Even with the beetle, bro, the Soge King mask. This was out here shooting cans. This scene right here with him and Luffy is so cool. This one right here. Just Usopp and the King, man. And Nami's, I love the log pose animation on it. I gotta show this too, bro. This is too goat. Let's see if it zoom. Look at that, man. Like you can just imagine like Luffy walking into the room, and Nami's just like chilling in the same way that it was in the beginning of the series. Remember, that's how we first saw Nami. Was Nami in that same type of position? Just instead of on top of the drawer, of course, she was on top of that. I forgot how to call it in English. It was like a flagnards. The English word is leaving me now. That's the hype of the Hungry Days commercial. But y'all remember whenever Nami was first introduced, she was on that. God, man, what do you call that in English? She was on the edge of that the side of that building that she was on, and she was hanging from with her legs dangling. I don't remember the exact name of that structure, but by God, y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's in almost the exact same way, except it, of course, in the actual manga was flipped, where Nami was right here and Luffy was on this side. And whenever they first met, so I thought that was a really cool way to show their first initial introduction, but in a school setting, because you totally could see it. You totally could see it. You just have her like riding around the umbrella. He gets you could. I said this about the last Hungry Days commercial with Nami. How that entire commercial was so perfect for how, and same thing for Zoro. But they really, really nailed Nami's in terms of I could truly see that her being her story in a school like setting, 110%, from beginning to end, to having like Bellamy on the phone, to having the windmill in the room, to how she's like hardcore going in on the studies, to working every single day after school at the Arlong Park to attempt to get to that goal. Like it was legendary. But we continue. Yo, hold on, bro. I gotta go back a second. When he puts the hat, bro. When he puts the hat, bro. Look at this. Yeah. Hold on, Skip. Yo, bro. That is the first Oda level Oda moment in the series. You know, where One Piece just has like those GOAT moments that you just don't like. You never forget them once you see them. Those one of those iconic moments from chapter 1, and how they managed to do that here. It's so cool, dude. And of course, Mihawk and Zoro. Man, dude, this is too much. Luffy with the straw on her head. And then after this, it should go over to Sanji. Sanji's portion was amazing. Look at him and Zeff. And of course, the rest of the Baratier. It even has Luffy with him and Gin, dude. Hold on, I gotta go back a sec. Yes, bro, look at this. Like, man, so many wallpaper-worthy shots. It's in there, like, literally, what I love so much about it is that a lot of these scenes are so reminiscent to how it was in the actual series, just in a different way. That's exactly how it was in the Bratier arc. The Chopper. Bro, and Luffy's holding up the flag? That's one of my favorite moments in the entire series. And the fact that he's holding the flowers, man, thinking back to the here to look. And then Robin. How they showcased Eddie's lobby, and this was so dope. And we already know Robin and her history. And Frankie, look at how he's touching the wood, yo. Thinking back to Ice Pops. Yo, and Tom. And then Brooke, man. That's so amazing how they nailed that. I mean, you have the song like really gets slower, and then it speeds up a bit, and it shows everybody disappearing around them. And this, oh, dude, the attention to detail is too much. This shot right here is gorgeous. I mean, yo, Brooke Tards, that is a profile picture / wallpaper. 100%, yo. 100%. This thing is chock full of them, but that is one of the most beautiful ones. And I guess it's because of how colorful the lagoon is, and the water that is following it, and then the black and white that is the piano and Brooke playing on it, and then with the white background, it just looks fantastic. Danny's lobby, bro. Dude, this is too much, yo. Bro, look. No, bro, listen, man. If I wasn't like right now disciplining myself trying to stay off of social media, because I know exactly how I am. Once I get back on, I'm probably not gonna be able to leave that for a while, and I really want to stay completely focused on NaNoWriMo. But bro, this is a wallpaper, dude. Like, yo, screw it. There's just so many ones that you can pick from, but this one right here is too gorgeous, bro. Oh, look. You have the flag. Bro, it won't pause at the right moment. Come on. I got it. Bro, this has to be... Yo, just look at this, bro. Yo, this is too good. Bro, look at Luffy in the middle, dog. Yo, man, that's too nasty, man. That is way too goat, bro. And it has her doing the "I Wanna Live," bro. Sanji and Zeph. Him saying goodbye to Zeph, bro. No. We ain't doing no more, bro. Look at this. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they just nailed the iconic moments. They had to have been just sitting there. How do we get these individuals? Like, how do we get the people that are watching this and truly tug at their heartstrings with the iconic moments? But well, they did it. You know, they did it. They succeeded. And the Chopper, man, with the teary eyes, and it's the one that. And it's what I love so much about this is that that's almost the same exact panel structure used in that chapter. Almost the same exact one, man, with Chopper looking up over here at Luffy, except of course on the bottom, and Luffy's like, "Yo, shut up, yo, let's go." Amazing, man. Amazing. The Baratier with Sanji. And Ace and Sabo, bro. Bro, anytime that these two individuals like on screen together, that's a 40 out of 10 scene, bro. It's a 40 out of 10. And then, bro, Whitebeard and Blackbeard, dog. Then you've got the swordsman of the series, bro. Then you have Cavendish and Rouge. Then you got Law, bro. And bro, it's just the transition, the flow between these. Then you have Kami, Papa Goo, Bon Clay. And then you have hold on. This is the one that I wanted to really see earlier. Was these four right here, bro? I can't pause it in time. I think that's Miss Doublefinger. Then we got Porshemi. We have Koala. Bro, stop. Koala, and then the other one I think is Sadie-chan from Impel Down. Yeah, that's interesting that they decided to go with those four for this one. But I find it to be awesome. Like it's very unusual to have these four characters together, but yeah, I'll take it. Great One Piece cameos. That's so awesome. Then the Khalifa hand soap, which of course. Hold on, let me look at that one record with Kobe. Is Kobe with Alvida? Yeah, yo, Kobe's with Alvida. Hold on, yeah, he even see with the club. Kobe's with Alvida. And then we have Ivanka, right? Go back. Ivanka with Magellan. Yeah. Bro, no, this is too goat, man. Like, yo, Vivi and Crocodile, but Vivi and Croc, dude. This right here it's too goat, dude. It's Crocodile trying to talk to Vivi, and Vivi's having absolutely none of that, Skip. She's having none of that, and they're doing this at a school bus stop. That's amazing. Yeah, even a Perona and Gecko Moria. Man, dude. They nailed it. I speechless. That scene is so gold. No, bro, this one might have to be it. Bro, look at how legendary this is. Yo, it's just Luffy on top of the rooftop, and you know, Luffy in a high school setting would be on some great teacher Onizuka stuff, dog, chilling on the rooftop, waiting for class to start, man. And my boy Onizuka was a teacher. And was still doing all. You already know Luffy would do that. You already know 100% Luffy would be right out there on top of the roof, hat on his head, just like he is on the Mary on the Sunny, just waiting. And once the bell rings, like, all right, now it's time. Let's go. Let's go. That's disgusting. You can see him go through the doors. This is yet another wallpaper right here. So many shots, man. You know, you have the entire crew right here. Nami taking the picture. Yeah, there's all of them with like their face shots. Yo, that's too gold, dude. Nah. See this upcoming barrage right here. This is one of my favorite scenes. I mean, we've talked about this many times about this scene right here. I have a poster about it in my room. It's such a legendary scene. And then after that, right? Yo, this one is good, dude. Look at this. That's gotta be with the Luffy versus Usopp thing, because you see them like all scratched up and Poem, so that means, you know, they're not talking. They just had their fight, you know. Luffy was, See, the little attention to detail like that, man, truly shows that the individuals who made this, they know the iconic, like, they know One Piece. You know, like, man, dude. Luffy knew something, but bro, and then you had the Lopine, bro, with Chopper. The Lopine. You got the fruit. You have Brook doing his legendary 45-degree angle. You have Sanji meeting Nami on the window. Frankie and his cola. Luffy whenever he grabbed Frankie's underwear back at the end of Water 7. Even that was in here. And then it was Frankie and Luffy on top of the wood. With the Coke. Luffy holding Cup Noodle. Nami stitching up the straw hat. Sanji playing soccer. This one just looks so gold, dude. With Luffy and Brook on the piano, and then on the piano itself, at the edge, like inside, is a dial and Laboon. And it's like, bro, why? Relax, Oda, relax. I know this is Oda, his bump of chicken and Hungry Days Cup Noodle, but still, relax, Oda, for making this series that's now being adapted into commercial form, which has been amazing. And I love that it's instead of a guitar case. I think that's what that is, right? It says the piano, and yeah, inside the guitar case is the Laboon picture. With the dial. You have Robin right here studying. And then on the paper, you see a poneglyph being drawn out. Then you have Sanji and Zoro fighting. You have shoes for Germa 66, bro. I repeat, there are shoes for Germa 66. Alright? And then you really have to stop. You have to stop. They're out here pouring juice, dog. You have Nami in her bathing suit. You have Chopper doing his Chopper thing, bro. You even have the gags. No. Y'all know how I feel about the Hancock and Luffy stuff, bro. This is too much. That's too much, man. That's too much. You got Zoro putting on the bandana. And you have Robin and Nami traveling through Sabaody Park in the exact same pose and the way that the panel was structured back in the manga. I believe that was volume 50. No, I think volume 50 ends with Duval, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it ends with Duval. Yeah, exactly, ends with Duval. So volume 51. But still, that's very, very interesting that they decided to go with that exact same panel that they used whenever they were both traveling together through Sabaody Park. And then this is no, bro. When you have a picture, it even has Odin shaded out. Look at this, yo, bro. Odin, Scopper, Crocus, Roger, Shanks, Buggy, Rayleigh. Like, yo, that's too nasty, bro. That's too good. I don't know how they did this, man. I honestly do not know how they did this. On the right, the no. Bro, on the bottom, is that cat and dog Nekomamushi and Inarashi? If that guy on the right is Bullet, I would not be surprised, because it kind of looks like him. But on the bottom, if that is really Nekomamushi and Inarashi, I'm about to spread, bro. That's too much, yo. That's too much. That's too much. Bro, these guys are tards. Screwbing fans, they are tards. They are full-blown tards, man. It has the 3D 2Y airplane, paper airplane, and the entire crew all together. And it shows all of them in their own moments. Hold on, let me go back before we go to the picture. Come on. Bro, I knew it. I was like, yo, this is Shanks and Luffy eating the fruit, isn't it? And it is. Goat, man. This commercial's too much, man. This commercial's too much. Yes, is that Luffy and Usopp? Oh, is that Luffy and Usopp? It is. Yeah, Luffy and Usopp is doing their classic thing, and then the final picture. I love, like I said before, man, I love the choice to have Luffy continuously hiding his face. It's just so nice, man. This is truly one of my favorite One Piece related things that has ever been created, man. Here on YouTube. It is so dope, and I hope they continue to make stuff like this, but I don't know how they're gonna top this one, man. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, with the 30-second commercials, of course, if they do decide to continue them, we're gonna get them in color and see like certain other portions, because this one was just like a main overview of like all the Straw Hats and certain other characters and their cameos. But I feel like, well, if they do decide to do another 30-second commercial, it'll still fit very, very well, because we didn't get to see a lot of the scenes from like the Zoro and Nami portions from the original. We got to see some of the main scenes, but not all of the scenes. So I do wonder if they're still going to continue the 30-second commercial. But even if they don't, if this is the last thing that we got from it, I don't care, man. Excuse me. This was absolutely phenomenal. This was amazing. I'm so happy this Hungry Days thing exists, because it just allows you to truly take a step back and appreciate everything that we have gone through in this wonderful journey, man. And there's nothing more that I could ask from a 20th anniversary event than that. Of like just looking back and saying, man, dude, like I love this series. I love these characters. Those moments were legendary. And how they translate so well into this setting and in the school setting is so amazing. And then the animation speaks for itself. The art speaks for itself, man. But just how they were able to transition certain panels and exactly how they looked, but then just transition into a school setting and make it flow so naturally is... It's amazing. The individuals that directed this, shout out to them, because they truly know One Piece, man. If that, let me go back to that Roger picture again. If that truly was Roger's crew, or the Hancock. Look, bro, if this truly is Bullet on the right, and then you have Inarashi and Nekomamushi on the bottom, because I'm trying to think about which other member in Roger's crew am I missing, like in my mind right now. Which other member that we know of is missing? But so I think it's Bullet, because it just fits, you know. He's a huge dude, and he has like that jacket. My boy looked like he was just rocking it in school, you know what I'm saying? But man, dude, yeah, this was amazing. I was expecting an episode tonight, and instead I got something that I've watched as many times as an actual episode. This is like a 5-minute commercial. I've rewatched it like, what now, like six times? My God, dude. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Thank y'all so much for watching, man. I really, really wanted to come on here and talk about it, about this wonderful Hungry Days, because I've been enjoying the commercials so much, and the fact that they hit us with this out of the blue was absolutely fantastic, man. Let me know y'all's favorite moment from this Hungry Days commercial. Which one got you the hardest? Or I should say, like, hit you the hardest emotionally. And then, which one, if any of them, are you going to use as a wallpaper, man? I'm curious, because I'm still trying to think about that myself. I wonder which one I want to put on my desktop as the wallpaper in the background. There's so many nice ones. But, yeah, man, no, this was fantastic. I'm so happy they decided to do this, because it truly gives us an insight. And I mean, I always love this type of stuff, and just fiction in general, whenever they take something that already exists and put it in something else, and like try to like give it like a reimagining in some other shape, some other way, shape, or form. It always just comes off as really, really nice, especially whenever there's a lot of love being put into it. And these Hungry Days commercials in the school setting have just been out of this world incredible, man. And just really making my love for the series continue to grow, because I just come to appreciate so many things about it, even more than I already do. So if everybody has an awesome day, man, take care. This has been the Recon Piece. I did not expect to do this tonight, but that's the wonderful thing about life, dog. We never know what's gonna happen, but by God, when something like this strikes, we gotta talk about it, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Have an awesome sauce of a day and or night. It's already super early in the morning, but who cares, man? We're talking about the awesome sauce. Have a blessed one. I'll see y'all next time, man. Hungry Days cup noodle, bro.